with Big B. Hey guys and gals, welcome to my channel. You're watching Bin Living with Big B, and today I'm in my kitchen again cooking up another storm. But this video and recipe is dedicated to my dear friend Jacqueline Ovens. Love you to bits, girl. This one's for you. But I super appreciate everyone for stopping by and checking out my channel. It sure would mean the world to me if you could share this video on your social media platforms and on your community pages. But let's get into the video and your cooking with Big B. Let's get into it. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making you a creamy, cheesy seafood chowder, right? So to kickstart it off, I'm going to cook off the seafood mix that I have. I've got like a cup of diced onions, not finely diced, just roughly diced. I'll be putting in a teaspoon of minced ginger and minced garlic into the pot. We're going to just slightly cook off the seafood. I'm going to make it really buttery as well. Yeah, and that's going to be our first step. So let's just get right into it, shall we? So this is a really simple dish to make, and it's super delicious, super easy and quick to make. Does not take long at all. Don't need anything else to thicken it or any kind of extra flavoring, because we're going to cook off the seafood first. Then we'll remove the seafood from it. Then we'll cook the sauce in the same pot, utilizing all of those flavors, the juices that will come out of the seafood, and then we'll add the seafood back into the sauce. And then we'll add the cheese and the cream, and it will just thicken up all on its own. So while the butter is melting, we're going to add the garlic and the ginger straight away. Just a teaspoon, like that. Straight in there. Straight in there. So this is a dish that I learnt at one of the restaurants I used to cook in. Used to do massive pots in it, but it was really popular. It always used to sell out.
Something burning?
No, nothing's burning.
It's not burnt.
No, must be your nose. My wife talking to me in the lounge. Okay, so the butter is fully the mutter. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Yeah, the old butter. Turn that up a little bit higher so I'll show you how buttery it is. So that's how buttery it is. So there's literally like 50 grams of butter with the onion, the garlic and the ginger. So we're going to sweat these onions off until they're a little bit transparent. See, it's not finely diced, but they are, you know, well diced, I guess. So you don't want to play around with that too much, just let it come to the heat. Yep, so when that's sweated through, we'll add the seafood to it. So what we've got here is we've got a mixture of squid rings, fish pieces, bits of salmon, mussel and shrimp or prawns. I bought this at the just at the local supermarket. They have it in bulk. They call it the seafood marinara mix. There's about half a kilogram or 500 grams of that in there. So, but that's just what I'm using. I mean, you can use whatever seafood you like. You can use crab meat, or surimi salad mix, clams, scallops, any type of fish that you like. Use your favorite kind. Just use salmon or whatever's going to take your fancy that you enjoy, you use. But yeah, this is what I'm using now. It's already pre-mixed, it's already pre-cut, and yeah, I don't have to mess around with it. Okay, so back here, you do not want the butter to go brown. You do not want it to burn. So you just got to keep an eye on it and the temperature. So I'll just take the temperature down a little bit. The onions are absorbing the butter quite nicely. I can smell the ginger and the garlic starting to fuse into the butter. This is all going to be part of the sauce at the end of the day, and it's going to help thicken the cream. So I wish you could smell it. It just smells awesome already. There's something about fried onions and cooking. Well, it did something for me anyway. Okay, I'll just put you back. Okay, so the onions have sweated through quite nicely. A lot of the butter has been absorbed, so now we're going to add the seafood. So we're just going to let this cook through for just a few minutes. We're not going to let it cook entirely. It's going to be quite undercooked. Once it's absorbed the butter and all of the juices have released from the seafood, we're going to remove everything from the pot and put it to the side, and then we're going to start on the sauce. So we'll give that a few minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, so now the seafood's been cooking for a couple of minutes. The fish has changed colour, and so is the salmon, but not too much. It's still pink in the middle. So now it's time to remove it from the pot. We'll put it to the side, and then we'll start on our sauce. Doesn't matter if you don't get everything out. Just as long as we got the seafood. So the basis of our sauce is 200 to 300 mils of cream, 100 ml of butter, milk, and once it's heated up, we'll add cheese. So I've just got regular grated cheese. It was in the block and I've grated it myself. And I'm going to add a little bit of the brie cheese that I found in the dumpster. So I've taken the casing off, and that's about all I really need. So I can hear the pot warming up. So we're going to add cream paste. We're not going to wipe the pot down or anything. All of the flavour is in there. All the flavour from the seafood, from the onion. Add that in there straight away. 100 ml of the milk. Just for a little bit extra, I've just noticed I've got some beautiful Kara coconut cream, so I'm just going to add a touch of that. Just a touch. Why? Because I can. Because I can. So we're going to let that heat up just a little bit. Before it comes to the boil, we're going to add our cheeses, and then we're going to season it. Actually, can season it right now. Doesn't need too much salt because the brie cheese is pretty salty itself. But seasoning is so important, guys. So we'll wait for that to come to the boil. Be right back. Okay, so it's been about 3 minutes, and the liquid is just starting to boil. Well, not boil, but it's just starting to turn over just before simmering. So now we're going to add our cheeses. So just straight in the deck like that. That's about maybe a cup and a half of grated cheese. And just scrape the rest of that off and add it in there. Okay. And of course we've got our brie cheese. We're just going to chuck that baby straight in there like that. Just like that. Okay. So this is probably the most important part. You know, we're going to help break down that lump of cheese in there, and we're just going to stir it so that the cheese melts and infuses with the cream and the milk. Just want to get it before boiling stage, and get the liquid up to temperature so it melts all the cheese properly. It's going to act as our thickening agent, so we don't have to add any kind of flour or anything like that. It'll still have a nice runny consistency, not too thick. I don't like it too thick. I like the liquid to be able to just coat the seafood. So we'll just stir this for a minute or two. I can already tell that the brie is fully melted. There's nothing solid left in there at all. We don't want to get it too hot as well, so we don't want the cream to separate or split. Just want to keep it nice and nice even heat. And I tell you, that is just smelling so awesome already. You can tell all of the stuff from the seafood that was stuck to the bottom has come loose, and that seafood smell is just coming through just how it's supposed to. Okay. So right now we're going to add the seafood. We'll just give it another minute or two. We just want it to bring it up just so it's bubbling over, and then we'll add the seafood, because we don't want to overcook the seafood at all. We want to keep everything nice and moist. We don't want the squid rings or the calamari to become too rubbery. The mussels are already been steamed open, so we don't want anything to be too rubbery or too overcooked. Okay. So you can see there, it's just starting to bubble. That's what we're waiting for. So let's add our seafood. That's it. And what that will do is that will drop the temperature of the liquid. Just like that. So we're just going to keep an eye on this for the next 4 to 5 minutes. We're going to turn the heat right down, so it's just bubbling over. We just want the ambient heat to sort of cook through, and then let the sauce just do its magic. We'll give it a bit of a taste test. If we need to add more cheese, we can. If we need to add more seasoning, we can. Let's have a check now anyway. Okay. The beauty about a dish like this is the longer you leave it, the more intense the flavors become. So I'm happy with that as it is right now. I might season it a little bit more, just a touch more salt, a little bit more pepper. You can add whatever flavors that you like to it. At this stage you could add like turmeric. It gives it that curry look and a bit of a curry flavor. You could add paprika. It adds a little bit of heat, but not too much, and adds a nice color to your chowder. You can add a little bit of curry powder mixed with water and have a curry based, creamy curry based. And I think I said you could add more cheese if you like. We just might end up adding a little bit more cheese, because I like mine nice and cheesy. Maybe just another 1/4 cup. We'll just see how we go. Yep, but we'll give that 5 minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, guys. It's been a few minutes now. I can see that the seafood is cooking well through. The liquid is just reduced perfectly. I have added just a little bit more cheese just to help thicken it up, but that's probably about the consistency that I like. I like it nice and soupy. And yeah, we're about a few minutes away from plating up. Real simple, real easy, real delicious. Say no more. Okay, we'll be right back for plating up. So here we are, guys. We're at the finished result. The Yeah, we're ready to plate, so let's just plate it up, shall we? So I'm just going to ladle in a couple of spoonfuls of the seafood. Yeah. Then we're just going to get some of this juice here. As you can see, there's quite a nice runny consistency. That's how I like it. So I'm just going to top that off. I've had some fresh mint. You might want to try some other herbs, sweet basil or whatever you like. I've got some fresh mint here, so we're just going to sprinkle that on the top there like that. It's just mainly for garnish, and a little bit of aromatic. Mint is really nice and flavorful, not too pungent. Like that. And we're going to, with that, we're going to have a couple of toasts of homemade sourdough bread. We'll just plate that like that. No, we'll just have it like this. Get ourselves a spoon. So, let's go try it out. Yep, so here we are, guys. We're got our seafood chowder ready to go. So, Jackie Ovens, this is for you. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I hope you give it a try yourself. Don't be afraid of the seafood. We get our toasted sourdough bread here. So, let's give it a taste. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh my goodness. Forgot to give thanks for the food. Never too late to give thanks. So Heavenly Father, we give thanks for the food, may it nourish our bodies and give us strength to face the challenges each and every day. In the power and glory of your name, Amen. I don't often forget about that, but there you go. Sometimes when you get a bit excited, you get excited. So, the consistency of the sauce is exactly how I like it. It's not too thick, it's not too runny, it's just nice and soupy. It's really creamy, it's really cheesy. You can taste a slight hint of the brie cheese flavour in there. The calamari or the squid ring isn't overcooked. It's so it's not rubbery, and neither is the mussel, so it's really pleasant to chew and really easy to chew. Mint probably isn't the best garnish. I can start tasting the mint coming through the sauce. It's not too salty at all. I thought it might have been with the brie cheese. But all in all, a very, very, very tasty dish indeed. Very happy how that turned out. So all up, it took about 20 minutes to do the dish. The bread, however, took a little bit longer. Let's just have a little bit of a dunk in here. My wife made that earlier. It was so nice. Excuse me. But Jackie, this could be our first mukbang recipe. But a challenge. Open up a panel and just you eat, I eat, first one finished. But still have a conversation, like not a rush job, you know what I mean? So creamy, but still nice and silky. Just a little hint of that coconut cream in there. It's not too complex. It's got good layers, good profiling in there, flavors. But yeah, I think next time I won't put the mint in there. It's just a little overpowering. I thought the mint would be good for freshness, but yeah, it's pretty strong. I'm going to scoop up some of this juice in here with the bread. So nice. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my recipe. Hope you enjoyed watching me make it for yous. I mean, seafood is not everyone's cup of tea. I understand that, but I'm a seafood lover and I know how to cook it really good, and I'm really happy with this dish right here. I've done it untold times, and over the years I've tweaked it a little bit to suit my own personal flavors, and that's what you can do. But the cooking of the sauce and the getting of the seafood, that's all you know. But there's so many different ways to do it. There's so many awesome recipes. This is by no means the best. It's just the one I love the most because it's quick, it's real easy and simple. And food and cooking is supposed to be simple. But anyway, if you like what you see, you know, let me know in the comments. Just put something down in the bottom there. Even if you don't like what you see, that's okay. Let's just talk about the topic or my personality. No, I don't know. But just super love and appreciation to you all. You know, this video is dedicated to you, Jackie. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get to watch it. Super easy recipe to do. Probably the next cooking program or video that'll be coming up will be to make bread, because it was one of the first things I learned I was taught how to cook. Pardon me. Was how to make bread. My mum always said that if you know how to make bread, you never go hungry. You know how to make bread, and you always have a job, because everyone loves bread. Everyone will eat bread. So, in saying that, I hope you enjoyed the video. So appreciative of you guys watching to the very end. I'm always honoured. Love you all. Yeah, and if you like watching this kind of videos, cooking videos, just let me know. And if you have anything that you'd like me to cook in particular, and it's in my repertoire, then put them down in the comments and let's see what I can do, and let's see what we can do together, because that's us, we're family, we're community. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to finish the rest of this, and guys, have a blessed day, blessed evening, no matter where you are in the world. Make sure you help someone. Let's lift people up that are less fortunate than us. Thank you, guys. This is Big B signing out.